Tooka gets killed, and about a year later, Chief Keef starts to blow up.
Yeah, probably.
Did you know Chief Keef before he actually, started to buzz like that?
No, I ain't really know him. I seen him before, seen him a couple times.
Okay, but you never had a conversation, right?
Yeah, I had a conversation.
Okay, but you guys weren't close or anything else like that? Okay. Because you talked about how FBG Duck and Chief Keef actually used to hang out in the studio together and used to smoke, but they never actually worked on any music.
No, I talked about one time I was at Duck crib, man. Duck, you was smoking, I wasn't smoking. So I used to dip out the crib, go down the street, party, buy some weed and smoke. And Keith was there, and they was smoking.
Okay, but there was no friction at that point?
Nah.
Okay, because at one point you said that Duck and Edai, they're the ones who really started drill.
I said I feel like they started the whole, what y'all call drill, the back and forth era, yeah.
Okay, because at the time, when Chief Keef started to buzz, was Duck, he was rapping, but was he like putting out drill music at that point or no?
Nah, not really.
Okay, because Chief Keef, when he starts to blow, he really starts to blow. Like, Don't Like comes out and becomes like the biggest thing ever. Love Sosa, biggest thing ever. And although you had Chicago rappers for a while, you had Twista and you had Common and of course Kanye, but like suddenly there was this big spotlight on Chicago with Chief Keef. And you even said that, he's the godfather of drill.
I said that?
Yeah.
Yeah, he probably is.
But with that, came the disses. And I think on that first album when he said Smoking Tooka, right? The whole smoking of your enemies, was that done before Chief Keef started doing it? I'd heard some stories about certain songs here and there, but was that something you guys were doing at all?
I don't think so. Probably was though, but that's something we weren't doing. It wasn't something known in the neighborhoods or the area.
Okay, so suddenly you have this rapper who's gotten huge, and on his album, he's talking about smoking your dead friend. How did that make you feel?
At the time, it had us going crazy. You couldn't play it, we couldn't ride past playing that. You couldn't play it in a party. Nothing. And it got to a point where just it got so big, it's like, you just can't play certain songs.
Yeah. I think you said that you'd bust out car windows if they were playing Chief Keef songs?
Yeah, it was
that serious?
It was times people got their car windows bust out.
Okay. And you said that, you crossed paths with him, a couple times after the whole beef started.
No, I don't think that was probably during the same time, because he came out of nowhere with the whole Smoking Tooka thing. So
okay,
yeah.
So when you saw him after he came out with that, what happened?
I don't think that was probably out there. Okay, at that time he only had what's the song that was big to us, that Bang. He had Bang and stuff like that. So the other different spectral songs ain't really came out to after. So it was like he was just, cause the times I seen him, he had Bang, he was doing that on 55th and Blackgate. That's where I lived at. See, when I said that, people thought I was saying that I was seeing them and I was living in next to O Block or something. Now he was on a whole nother area.
Did you know Lil JoJo?
Yeah.
So Lil JoJo is getting hot around the same time, and he drops a song, BDK, which stands for Black Disciple Killer.
That's what it stands for?
That's what it stands for.
I never knew that.
Okay. Now, people would say that back and forth. BDK, GDK, I understand this is a whole back and forth thing in Chicago. But no one really came out with a song like that, with that being the title, and it being kind of an anthem for a certain group of people.
Yeah, for sure.
When you first heard BDK, what did you think?
I ain't really think too much of it. I'm like, at first, I ain't know it was gonna get as big as it got. So I just really ain't think the song was too raw until I seen the video. Now I seen the video, I'm like, oh, he on to some shit. He all type of shit in here I ain't even really seen people with. They got shoulder straps and so then I knew it was gonna get big, especially at the time. So I'm like, yeah, shit might get wild after this.
Do you think it was going to be a problem?
Not really. I just knew it was gonna divide a lot of people in the city.
Okay. Because then Lil JoJo gets killed.
Yeah.
How did that affect you?
It's fucked up. Just having a friend that just died, and at the same time just seeing somebody just not reach his full potential.
Right, because by this time you lose Tooka and you lose JoJo.
Yeah.
When JoJo gets killed, I remember Chief Keef went on Twitter and kind of like laughed at it and stuff like that. I remember you saying, "Oh, he tried to be us, and now look at him," or something.
Yeah.
How'd that make you feel when you saw that?
Keith wasn't really nobody like in the streets, so it ain't really making me feel no type of way. Yeah. He was a goofy in the streets.
You know, I remember after Chief Keef blew up, he moved out of Chicago. And you didn't really see him back until recently when he did that big concert.
Yeah.
And I personally think that was smart. I think if Keef had stayed in Chicago, I don't think he'd still be around. At the level that he was functioning, at the way he was dissing people and how hugely popular he was, I don't think he'd be around.
That was a smart move.
Yeah.
Especially looking at how everything played out.
Right. Like, look at how many people have died.
Yeah.
Even in his own crew. Like, I remember I interviewed his cousin, Big Low, a couple days before he died. You know what I'm saying? Like, all these people around him were getting killed. So I think it was extremely smart.
And they was getting killed while he already made that move. They all made that move already.
Yeah.